Being alone is one of the best things that can happen to you, and I genuinely believe this. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ariana. I believe that being alone is one of the best things that you can do to improve yourself and become the person that you want to be. Um, Growing up, I was one of those people that literally always had a crush. I can't think of a time in my life where I didn't have a crush on someone. It's a good thing because it kind of taught me what I like in people, and it taught me what I look for in relationships and people I talk to. But it's a bad thing in the sense that when I ended up being single not that long ago, or I guess it was kind of long ago. That's besides the point. When I ended up being single again, I had this new feeling that I had never had before where I was oh, I really do not want to date. And it took me a second to realize that was the feeling I was having, but I was I don't want to date. And at first, I was hey, is there something wrong with me? Am I traumatized? What happened here? And then I realized it's just because I just don't feel the need for it right now in my life. I kind of think that before I might have been trying to fill a void, or I might have just been so obsessed with wanting a romantic relationship. But then I got into a part of my life where I'm so thankful for my friends, and I'm so thankful for everyone in my life, genuinely. I don't need someone romantically. I think the best relationships I have in my life right now are with my best friends, and I'm internally grateful for them because I found other connections. But being alone isn't a bad thing. Yeah, you have a lot more free time and you have a lot more time to kind of think, but I think that's actually one of the best things because you can decide what you want to be and what you want to do with that time. Yeah, a lot of people do want romantic relationships, and a lot of people do want a boyfriend or do want a girlfriend. And I think that's great because it's if you want a boyfriend or you want a girlfriend, that's okay, but it depends on your reasoning behind it. Are you doing it to chase a lost feeling? Or are you doing it because you want someone? Are you doing it because you genuinely feel a connection with a person? The reasoning behind why you're chasing a romantic relationship, I think, is genuinely so important. For one, for that relationship that you're trying to pursue, and for yourself as well. Being alone gives you a chance to figure out who you are without anyone involved. Because when you're dating someone, you need to get to know who they are. You need to know what they like. You need to know how do they treat me. You need to get to know them as a person, because overall they'll probably become your best friend. And being alone gives you that chance to become your own best friend, because the only person that you're going to have for the rest of your life is you. Genuinely. So the most important thing is discover yourself and understand who you are and who you want to be. And I think not the only way, but I think sometimes the easiest way to do that is when you do spend some time alone. Because when you spend time alone, you have more time to focus on yourself. Not only what do you want in a next relationship, but what do you want to pursue in the future? What do you want your future job to be? What do you want your future house to be? How can I achieve those goals? How do I get a car? Stuff like that. How do I become the person that I've always wanted to be? So I would not say being alone is a bad thing whatsoever. And if you're going through a breakup or you're recently single, this is something that really helped me, was literally just spending time alone. Not only because in my experience it was the best way for me to process my feelings, but also because it gives you a great opportunity to discover yourself. Because I think when you're in a relationship, a lot of people, myself included, you have a tendency to lose yourself because you want to please the other person. You want to be who that person wants you to be. And again, it's not uncommon. It happened to me as well. And I think that a big part of being alone is you can kind of discover, or not even discover, develop a stronger identity for yourself. Or when you do get into another relationship, you have that strong identity that you're not going to get lost into another person because you have yourself. You don't want to be that person that gets into a relationship and all you do is spend time with your partner, because you deserve to also have your own identity and your own hobbies and everything. And I think that's one of the most important things that you can discover while being alone. When I started going through my breakup, I got really into Lego, and this sounds really stupid. This was before my breakup, I think I built this, but I've been into Lego. Sorry guys, I really wanted to show off my Lego, obviously. But I discovered I really like Lego, so I started getting really into Lego again. And I discovered that I really wanted to do yoga, so I got into yoga again. And that was just kind of some things that I realized I'd lost about myself along the way. And you don't really realize until you're out of a situation that, okay, I lost myself, and now I need to find myself. And being alone is a great way to help find yourself again, because you don't have any other priorities. well, I mean, you probably have a job and stuff, but like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have anyone else that you necessarily need to focus on. You can focus on you, and you can focus on, okay, like, how can I improve myself? How do I become the person I want to be? Like, I feel like every single person in the world has something they don't like about themselves. Like, getting a bit vulnerable here, but I never liked how attached I was to my past partner. It was just something I didn't like, and when the breakup happened, it was brutal for me because I was just so incredibly attached and I didn't know how to handle myself. And then one day, I think I kind of just woke up and I realized, like, I can't control what my ex is going to do. I can't control what he does. But I can control what I do, and I can control the person I want to become. Like, I can control what I do now. And from that, I've learned a lot about what I want in my next relationship. I've learned a lot about, for one, I'm in the process of moving. So that's been a really cool experience for me because I've been decorating my new house. I've been doing yoga. I've been going to, like, every day, me and my best friend go on little morning walks. And I never did that when I was dating my ex because I was just so attached to him and I was living with him. And I just genuinely didn't spend time with anyone else. But then I got to experience being alone and I got to realize, okay, like, you know what? I want to go on walks with my best friend every morning, and I want to go get, like, matcha with her and talk about how our week has been, or, like, not even our week because we do it every day, but, like, you get what I mean. I want to get back into my Lego again. I just want to get back into discovering who I am and who I can be without somebody else romantically. And I think being alone is a great way to process that. I don't know. I need some new topics. I've been, like, trying to think of some. And this is one I thought of. I need some new topics. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.